I know that there is no God in all the earth except in Israel. Please accept a present from your servant. How does he know? Well, his God, the territorial fallen divine council member of his territory, his God wouldn't heal him. His God didn't care. His God didn't give him the time of day. He's a complete stranger who didn't know anything about Yahweh. He enters Yahweh's territory, and for the asking, this man is healed. He never served Yahweh. He didn't do anything to earn Yahweh's graces. Yahweh did it. Naaman asked. Yahweh did it. Naaman realizes, this is the one true God. This is the God. This is the Most High. Okay, now Naaman is thankful to Elisha. So Naaman wants to give Elisha a present. Okay, so verse 16. But Elisha said, as Yahweh lives, whom I serve, I will accept nothing. Then Naaman said, well, please let 2 mule loads of earth be given to your servant, for your servant will no longer offer burnt offering or sacrifice to any except Yahweh. But may Yahweh pardon your servant on one count. When my master goes into the house of Rimmon to worship there, leaning on my arm, and I bow down in the house of Rimmon, when I do bow down in the house of Rimmon, may Yahweh pardon your servant on this one count. Elisha said to him, go in peace. In other words, Elisha says, you will be pardoned. Yahweh has agreed. Yahweh knows your heart. So this man's concern is, well, I'm going to look like I'm worshiping another God, but I'm not. So he's coming from Aram. What's the name of the divine council member who has dominion over that territory? Rimmon, right? So that's the God that they worship. So the house of Rimmon, that's the temple where they have an idol of Rimmon. So he's saying, I will never worship Rimmon again. But a big part of my job is to help my master. My master is very elderly. My master cannot bow down or get up on his own. Part of my job is therefore to let him lean on my arm. I bow down with his weight on me so that he can bow down. I have to hold him and stabilize him the whole time he's bowed down. And then I have to stand up, bringing his weight up with me. He says, so it looks like I'm also bowing down and worshiping Rimmon. I want Yahweh to understand I am not. I am just doing my job and helping my master. Okay? And Elisha says, that's good. Go in peace. Now let's get to the mystery verse though. Okay? So if we back up to verse 17, it says, please let 2 mule loads of earth, that's dirt. Please let 2 mule loads of dirt be given to your servant, for your servant will no longer offer burnt offerings or sacrifice to any God except for Yahweh. What in the world does this man want with 2 whole mule loads of dirt from Israel? Cosmic geography. He doesn't have the ability to move to Israel like some of the other foreigners did. So he's going to take a piece of Israel with him to Aram. So he takes this dirt. Who knows where he lays it out in his yard, maybe even in his house. But he lays this dirt out. Cosmic geography. The term holy ground is literal. He steps upon that dirt from Israel. He's on territory that belongs to Yahweh God. And that's where he worships Yahweh and offers sacrifices to Yahweh. Holy ground. Makes more sense now at the burning bush with Moses, doesn't it? Moses sees the burning bush. God speaks from the burning bush and says, remove your sandals, for where you are standing is holy ground.